Hello, my name is Helen and I am a leader, and today I'm going to be helping you navigate through the Portfolio website. So first off, I'm just going to be showing you how to get to the website, of course. So the Portfolio website is actually in Blackboard. So we're going to go to Blackboard, and then from there, we're going to click on, as soon as it's done loading, we're going to click on Tools, and then right here we have Portfolio. So we're going to click on it. And then immediately when you click on Portfolio, it gives you an overview of what your actual Portfolio website looks like. And if you don't know what a Portfolio is, like it says up here, it is a beautiful space to showcase your skills. So you can showcase projects that you've done, courses that you've taken. You can even connect with people on here. You can get jobs on here. Not get jobs, but you can find jobs on here that interest you, and through that you can apply. Um, so to access the actual Portfolio website, you can just go ahead and click on your name, and then it'll open up a new tab and take you to their website. So as you can see, mine is a bit a bit blank, but I actually like that so that I can show you guys how to, not how to, but what a blank, sort of a blank portfolio looks like, so that if this is your first time creating a portfolio, you can relate to what you see on here. So over here we have our overview, and that overview just kind of gives whoever is visiting your profile a quick summary about who you are, the school that you go to, your major, your expected graduation date, your work experience, as well as where you live. So right off the bat, it shows how many projects that you've uploaded for your skills and the number of connections that you made. So like I said, this is a website where you can connect with people. And as you can see, I only have one connection, but that's okay. You can create a lot more connections with other people. As you can see right here, we have 4 tabs right here. These 4 tabs correlate with right here, this tab on the bottom here, where it says your profile strength. So the more that you add to your portfolio, the greater, the stronger you're selling yourself, the stronger you're showcasing your projects, your skills, and your courses. So like I said, you can add your resume on here, you can add courses, and you can add accomplishments, you can add clubs, affiliations, programs, etc. So down here, this is where you're going to add your skills. Oftentimes when you link your resume to this website, it might pick up the skills that you've already put, it might pick up the skills that are already embedded into your actual resume, and it will add it on here. And some of them, you might not like it, or it just wouldn't make sense, and you might want to delete it. And to do that, you can click on the 3 little dots next to the skill, and you can click on delete, and it'll go ahead and delete that for you. So moving on the bottom here, we have resume. This is where you're going to be uploading your resume. Resume it's very important. It also showcases what your accomplishments are, your job experience, or sorry, your work experience, and your education. So when you add your resume on here, it's really, really beneficial, because if an employer or whoever is interested in looking at your profile or want to get in contact with you about certain position, they already have your resume at hand, as well as your portfolio. So it is really, really beneficial. Also, later I'll talk about how you can put the link from portfolio into your resume. If, for instance, a job is requiring a resume, you can go ahead and put your link to portfolio in that resume, so that when they click on it, they also have another page that showcases your skills and your projects that you've done, which is really, really good, I think. Down here we have connections. These are some people that you can connect with. It shows their major, and you can see more. There are a lot of people on here that you can connect with. Uh, you don't have to just connect with somebody that's in your major. If you're interested in another field, and you see somebody familiar on here that you want to connect with, you can go ahead and do that as well. Also on here, you can not connect, but you can follow certain companies like Amazon. I know Amazon, Johnson Babies are on here. You can also follow them as well. It depends on what you're interested in. So moving on here to the actual kind of the body of your portfolio, we have an introduction. So this is where usually most people put their projects that they've done, that the projects that they want people to see right away. So right here, you have your name, what school you attend, and the degree that you're pursuing. Going down here, you have your work experience. So currently, like I said, I am a link leader. So that is my first job. And that is on here. And in the bottom here, you want to kind of explain what that position entails, what will you do in that position, and the date that you started. Of course, you can also end an end date, but since I'm not ending it, there's no need for an end date. Also, let's say if you, like I said, when you add your resume, it might pick up some stuff that are already in your resume added on here automatically. And some of them you might not want them on here. And to delete that, you again click on the bottom here and click delete, and then it'll delete it up for you. Easy. You can go ahead and add more jobs, volunteer experience, internships, all of that. So these are all jobs. And also, an interesting thing is you can also add or attach projects that you've done from your workplace, your volunteer experience, your internships, any job that you've done that you've worked on projects or presentations, you can go ahead and add it on here as well. And then going down, we have education, and that entails the school you go to, your major, the degree that you're pursuing, also your GPA. And if you're currently taking any minors or having any concentrations in specific subject, you can also add that on here. And you can add your start date to your expected graduation date. Any schools that you attended, you can go ahead and add all of that. I decided not to add high school, but if you want to, you can go ahead and just click on add, and right here, you can put the school, the major, whatever is in here that entails to you. You can go ahead and add a description, cumulative GPA from that program. You can go ahead and add it. And then from that, I believe that is it for the body. Like I said, if you want to add more, you can go ahead and add more. The more, the better, because that way the strength in your profile builds more and you're selling yourself more, like I keep saying. From here, we're going to go to Discover. So when you click on Discover, it is a wide range of projects that people have done, from expert picks to staff picks to just different categories: armed forces, art and design, business. Whatever you're interested in, you can go ahead and click on it, and it'll give you some projects that have been done on it. So here are some expert picks, some staff picks, and also some trending ones. So you can go ahead and look at those if they interest you or not. You can pick something here that really interests you, that you're interested in. Also, if we click on jobs, this is really important as well. If you click on jobs, it shows you a wide variety of jobs. And let's say if you're interested in senior associate scientist, you can view job, and it kind of gives you a description. You can also get a full description of what the job entails. On the right-hand side here, you can see related jobs, and you can see the job type. You can see that it's an internship. It's an internship, right? It's research, and right here, if you are interested, and you can see it's by Johnson & Johnson. So if you are interested in it, you can click on here, on the hyperlink here, and it'll take you to the company website where you can apply for the job. You can also save the job for later if you're not ready to apply right now, or you can also share it on Facebook, Twitter, and you can also share it on LinkedIn. And let's go back. Oh, and right here, if you click on the bottom here where it says chat with an expert, if you have any further questions or need help, you can go ahead and put in first name, last name, email, and the subject, and then you can start chatting with the expert that is on here. So going back to Portfolio, I'm just going to be talking now a little bit about the projects and how to add projects. So as you can see, for mine it says I have one project. Now that project, you can see I have one project. It just popped up now. You see I have one project. So that project, what happened was I actually did the project with someone from my health science class last year. And I connected with her through here. And we did a project on safe drinking water. And with that, when you click on a project like this, you can share the project. You can share it on social media, Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn, or you can email it. You can also like the project. You can send a message to a person about the project. You can download the project if you have access to it. Like I said, I did work on this with this person, so I do have access to that as well. And then also, since I did work on this, this is not up on my page, but I will show you in just a moment how to add your own project that you've done yourself. So let's go back to profile. Let's go back to my profile. And like I said, you just click on add or attach projects, and then you can add some new projects that you've done. You can upload it, paste it as a link. You can attach it anywhere that you want to, but if you upload it, give a little description about what the project entails. Here are some questions, here are some guidance to help you describe your project, what inspired you, what did you learn, how did you encounter, did you encounter any challenges, and what were your results? And you can also add some skills, tools, and softwares that helped you with this project, as well as you can add teammates. For instance, the girl here added me as a teammate because we did work on it together. You can also add some hashtags and make it a little more fun and social media like, and then you can go ahead and publish it. And if you're not quite ready to finish, you can go ahead and click finish later and it'll save it for you, so you can come back to it anytime that you're ready. And then going back to the website, you can also save your Portfolium website as a PDF. And how that is done is you click on PDF and you click on full profile. And what that does is it compresses everything that you've put onto this website or insert into this website into one page, resume-like format. And I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like. You can see that I downloaded, so I'll go ahead and show you guys what that looks like when it's all compressed. So right here, this is what it typically looks like. It comprises everything from your name, summary of who you are, your skills, experience, education, all of that. It compresses, and also I believe, education, all of that. It compresses all of that into a resume. So for instance, if you don't have a resume of your own, and if you do end up creating a Portfolium website, it compresses everything. So you already have a resume at hand, which is really, really great. However, I think it is important to also attach your resume to the Portfolium website, as I said before. And actually, this goes vice versa. So what I mean by that is, if you look right here, it says learn more about Helen at portfolium.com, etc. So what that is, it is a link to your Portfolium website. So for instance, if you are uploading a resume for a job, what you can do is you can copy this link and add it to your resume, so that when you upload it and that employee sees it, they can click on the link, and that will take them to your Portfolium website, where they can learn a lot more about you, where they can see all of your skills, projects that you've done, courses that you've taken that are relevant to the position, of course, as well as connections that you've made. So this is a really, really great website of just showcasing yourself, your skills, all the above. And let's go back to the Portfolium website. And I believe that is it. Let me double check if I missed anything. Nope, we covered everything. And lastly, like I said, this is also a link right here to your Portfolium website, so you can click on this and then it's copied, and then you can add it to your personal resume, and then jobs can see your Portfolium website. So pretty much that is it. I'm going to stop sharing now. I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. So thank you for your time, and I hope that you have a wonderful day or evening whenever you watch this. Bye.